What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas. Looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And it's a wrestling show. It's Friday. We are live on YouTube. So hit that like and subscribe if you're watching this after. If you liked it before, it's the Smackdown, Rampage, Raw, Dynamite, all reviewing the one. We're going to try to condense it. We ain't going to go over it too long. But it ain't much happened a week.
Give you takes on some of the greater parts in the last week of wrestling, and then some of our maybe more tamer takes, and we'll probably get into some little insider hearsay here and there. You never know what kind of show it's going to be, but basically, we're here to have fun, talk about wrestling.
The one and only Afro Cumby 765, aka Tori. How you doing today, Tori?
You already know, local neighborhood scumbag, ready to get the people their daily dose of dirtbag live from the 765. Talking wrestling, we got a lot to cover with the WrestleMania just passing. I've seen a lot of people hate it. I've seen a lot of people love it. But if you're here right now or you're watching this later, you're about to find out what we think of it.
After WrestleMania show, which didn't feel like it for the most part.
So we've had Raw, we've had Smackdown, we've had Dynamite too. TK's got a double time script now, so y'all better watch out. He had to up the dosage once he brought Ring of Honor into rotation.
Let's just discuss this. This week wasn't the best week of wrestling at all. Like I know for certain fans go like, "What you mean? This was amazing." AEW, WWE, blah blah blah. No, it was kind of man. After an amazing weekend, maybe we half the weekend. Maybe we half the weekend.
I'm gonna put it. Listen, I need to get this out of the way first. In this Raw after WrestleMania, in a 3-hour show, there was 24 minutes of ring time. Okay, go now. Go from there. 24 minutes of ring time on a 3-hour show. And people, you can check the numbers. Courtesy of Sean Ross Sapp himself.
And according to it wasn't Roman ended both shows with a promo that he basically just said I'm the greatest and just had a long entrance and sat there for a long time. And it looked like WWE like, we made this dude OP and we don't know what the
Do you want to talk about WrestleMania first?
We just want to talk about the weekend after. But anything in your thoughts on the weekend before we get to the main? Yeah.
Alrighty, well, carry on, good sir.
How did you enjoy last weekend? Like I said, I think the weekend was so high that this week kind of felt.
Oh yeah. WrestleMania was amazing. Super Card of Honor was amazing. TK put his foot in his mouth though, because he had no idea what Vince McMahon had planned. So when he let this is going to be the event of the weekend tweet fly, he regrets doing that now. Night one, amazing. I mean, Logan Paul showed us once again that guy is any athletic thing he puts his body towards or mind to, he can make it happen. Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, as much as I felt like Becky should have won that, I'm a Becky Lynch stan. What can I say? Her and Bianca put on quite arguably the best match of night one.
They almost got that 5, Tori. I mean? They almost convinced to get that 5 from your favorite match review. But he said he saw that WWE in front had a docket of half a point.
Yeah, man. But other than that, of course, as the world's already talked about, if you didn't, you can go back and watch our reaction to the amazing moment when Stone Cold Steve Austin returned for the KO show on night one. And I just want to put it on record that I called in the group chat from the get-go. I was like, we are not getting Stone Cold Steve Austin and him not having a match. There ain't no way. I refuse to believe it. They can call it a case, and I'm just so happy. We got a 14-minute, no-holds-barred match with Stone Cold He took a suplex on the floor. He took 2 suplexes on the stage. He covered everybody in beer. We were blessed with the most horrid Stone Cold Stunner of all time. That if you don't have it saved in your photos and are making memes out of it,
and we got the greatest meme of all time with Pat McAfee this next night.
Yes, Pat McAfee with the beer after
I've seen that meme from people that didn't even watch wrestling, don't watch wrestling. They
between that and the Vince Stunner meme, I love the one where it says it looks like they're on Splash Mountain because they just got a perfect picture of Stone Cold spitting out the beer. You can't even see Vince's legs now. Vince has this crazy look on his face.
Can we shout out to WWE production for making it look like Vince actually took a stunner?
Yeah, all their editing is top fucking notch, bro. When I saw that package, I was like, yeah. But it'll live on in our hearts. And
I don't know how they cooked it up like that. But I'm like, how did you make that look decent?
Hey, that's that $1 billion corporation.
We need to hire him. I wonder how much he charges.
But can we talk? I do want to say though, for being 76 years old, Vince was shredded to the fucking nine.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing because he could barely move.
Yeah, but he was ripped, bro. For a 76-year-old man, was he not ripped? He was gonna tear every muscle in his body. Bro, it was crazy. And those, I know the ugliest clotheslines ever, but it took me back to my childhood in a good way. Vince McMahon used to be able to at least throw now Pat, he's like, Pat, you better just run into these and sell them, boy. I want you to sell them like that's John Moxley's King Kong Larry.
After seeing Pat do all the super athletic stuff and then looking like he had no clue what he was doing against man, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was like it was turned off. He was like, "All right, got to turn off my wrestling brain so I don't." I think he said in the
if I don't know. By the way, did you watch any of the post WrestleMania podcast from Pat and Logan Paul with Sasha and Becky?
I watched Logan Paul's with Becky and Sasha. I did watch that.
Sasha is 100% Snoop Dogg's first cousin.
I thought we already knew
after
this.
After the interview, like she's 100%. You like it's not even a doubt,
bro. When he made her entrance song for her, and they came out together at that one SummerSlam, bro. Come on now, we knew
she's a stoner tour. That's basically what I'm saying. She's 100% a stoner tour.
I know. And if she ever breaks up with whatever WWE executive that she is,
you know what's crazy about the interview is that her husband actually made Logan Paul's gear. He had no clue in the interview because he's forever hungover.
And then on top of that, now we know that Logan Paul and Becky Lynch have the same agent.
Becky, by the way, is a star. She felt PE in the most hilarious story. So how do you fail PE? Did you not show up? You're like, I showed up and I failed PE.
Yeah. Becky was a stoner too, though.
She was a fitness instructor after failing PE.
And then she was gonna be a stunt woman.
You want to be a wrestler? And you're like,
and she was a stewardess.
Becky Lynch a steward. That's hilarious, though. That's still hilarious. But yeah, you could. I like how different they are. It was just a vibe watching her. It was a big vibe.
It was.
Becky was so excited.
And then we got the most. Yeah. Oh, as soon as she got that first F-bomb off, she was like, I heard you guys cursing.
I am way too rich to not cuss.
But
the same way.
And then of course the return of Cody Rhodes. Immaculate.
Yeah,
I saw the bumps too. He's making sure he's saying wrestling. He even said AEW. I'm with it, yo. If the best thing Vince can do right now is let Cody be himself. let him beat a couple people. And now that we know Roman's probably looking for a break, give him a little mid-tier. I think we're going to get a nice little short fucking storyline with Seth Rollins. And you can use that former freaking, that tie to bring it together into set. Give me a triple threat match with Seth, Roman, and Cody, and put the belt on Cody. Because I've heard, and none of these are confirmed sources, so these are we're going dark web, people, not super, but just not the regular, not your most. But they say Roman could be looking for a little bit of time off here soon. So
and to the point that people don't know, Sasha said in her interview that, hey, you just got to go in Vince's office. Hey, I need a month off.
Yeah, but there's got to be more into it than that for Roman Reigns, because I think he's going to go to 600 days, and then because he's at 580, I think they said he's at 587 now. I think we'll get past WrestleMania Backlash, maybe one, and then maybe whatever next big pay-per-view's coming after that. Probably wins the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Or it already happened, didn't it?
Yeah, that's January.
Yeah, it was earlier this year. So I guess SummerSlam would be the next big one coming in. So maybe if they do it right, I wouldn't mind and it'll be past 600 days then. I wouldn't mind seeing Cody take the belt off of Roman. And then if that happens, no one can say shit to Cody Rhodes. You better not be in his mentions talking bad about him, because he has done exactly what he said he was going to do. He ain't, to our knowledge at least, he ain't buried nobody. And I was a firm believer. You can go back and look at the tapes. I told y'all when he cut that one promo and it sounded all crazy, I was like, he's about to leave. That was
y'all find out he didn't have a contract.
Yeah, but I mean, and I think his promo on Monday Night Raw, beautiful promo. He should have remembered to keep ducked low because they were still in AT&T Stadium, but he wasn't thinking about it. So now we got these crazy Cody's head memes. But so he should have remembered to stay. He just forgot from the night before. But hell, who knows how much you remember after putting on a show like that? Well, 2 days later. Yeah, because it was the Monday after, and his was on night one.
Seth is. I saw a list of best wrestlers in the world, and this was from a random dude who was not a random dude, but a famous dude who had a mixed audience. Roman won, followed by Bryan Danielson, and then Kenny and Seth. And I'm like,
that's okay. If we're talking best modern wrestlers of today, that's a damn close. I mean, who can argue with that list?
It was like 5,000 comments. I was just going through to see who had the most people. Most people.
That would be that. Honestly, that's damn near what my list would be. If we're talking modern wrestlers, at this point right now, it's still to be, because Cody's done amazing stuff in ring. And his promos are getting better. So Cody can be top 10 modern wrestlers, top 15, somewhere in there. But as far as Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, bro,
so they put most people said, even though they put Bryan Danielson ahead of him for wrestling, but his character work is so good lately.
No, you got to think the four niggas we just named right here: Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Bryan Danielson. Total packages, bro. In-ring psychology, in-ring work rate, all of that top notch.
Cody said it in the bump.
Honestly, I'm waiting for Kenny Omega's return. Who would you put in that fifth? Who would you put in that fifth spot? We got four. I know this is a little off topic.
That one would be,
as I say. So we got Kenny Omega.
Do we put
Roman
John
Reigns,
Moxley now? Cody?
No, fuck no.
We put Hangman there too. I hate Hangman.
Control. See, I try to be. I be trying to have serious questions. And look, you giving these answers. Do you believe that John Moxley is on the same level as Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins,
I think after you get
freaking,
I think after you get off them four, kind of get a dip.
No, okay, so you're saying no, okay. Since we're going worldwide, we're talking.
Oh, we don't. I'm just thinking about American might put Rain Man up. I can make that up, right, man?
Maybe I was thinking maybe Switchblade.
Yeah, up there too.
Jay White. No, forget that. I know there is one person I know that is good as John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, and that has to be Will Ospreay.
Definitely up there. Will is those different.
Yeah, those five. That is the modern Mount, like skill, Mount Rushmore total packages. Those five, and we're about to get and John Moxley versus Will Ospreay is going to be a banger though. It's coming.
Speaking of Rampage, Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti gotta do something. That was terrible. I was like, yo, Tori.
Hey,
Dan Lambert said I'm sexist, and the crowd still boos Sammy Guevara. Like, yo, we like
bro. I told you Sammy Guevara is not relatable anymore, bro. When he was proposing to his mid-looking girlfriend in the ring, and she had on the freaking librarian skirt and the blouse and whatnot. Oh, that's so sweet. He's just a regular dude that can do crazy stuff. Couple months in, now they got a sexy chick from Brazil that's speaking Portuguese in her ears while they're in the bedroom together, bro. Come on now. The AEW stands ain't no, bro. Why you think Kip Sabian still ain't came back yet? They're still mad at him for marrying Penelope Ford. Nigga got to wear a box over his head now.
I seen a dude. Let's get into Smackdown. We finna just move around. This week wasn't that interesting. We just gonna go over the top stuff because it's a lot of just. Like I said, Roman Reigns this week just had a.
Wait, hold on. Let's get Dynamite, and then we can just go right into SmackDown, and then we'll hit it in order.
Raw, nothing happened. MVP.
I was going to say we already covered Raw. Cody's promo was about it on Raw.
I was excited when Omos joined MVP because somebody could talk.
Oh, bro. Miss me with this heel turn. Bobby Lashley should always be a heel.
I was just happy Omos got somebody to talk to.
We'll see. Maybe MVP can save Omos.
Somebody can talk for him now.
Maybe, but I think Omos is a wash.
We don't know what you saying, dog. I have no clue what you saying.
Yeah. I think Omos is a wash.
Rhea Ripley looking like she's maybe about to do that turn and maybe join the dark side, which was.
Yeah, but I don't know after maybe it could be coming. If it does, I'm okay with it, but I think they have something with that tag team. That's the one thing I hate, but I'm not. If this gets Rhea Ripley a women's singles push and puts her in the main event picture with Charlotte and Sasha, and whenever Bayley comes back and Bianca, and because I want to see Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch so bad it's not funny. But it just sucks because she keeps on. I wish they'd have just done this right out the gate with the Nikki when she got her away from Nikki, because then at least we wouldn't have known how much chemistry they have and Live for Brutality.
What else?
But
nothing else really happened. They just did a bunch of nothing. I don't even remember. I don't remember.
I was about to say, bro, there was 24 minutes of wrestling in that 3 hours.
Stuff interesting. You did absolutely nothing for the rest.
What are we gonna do? Recap the packages that they showed? No, people.
Ezekiel came out.
They were
Ezekiel came out and they like, you're Elias. You're like, no.
Shut up. Bro. Look, people. Look, I took off my sunglasses. My eyes probably look like I had a rough night.
Look, Ezekiel, not Elias.
If I could come through the phone, Zell May, I'd fucking throw something at you.
Yo, I like how Kevin Owens, they literally had Kevin Owens beat everybody else. He's like, What the fuck is
Yeah, Kevin Owens was every man incarnate in that. We were like, what the heck? There are so many. Was it just the name you were trying to get away from? Because this is the. But I guess this is supposed to be fun. Like, hey, we can all. But this just takes away more from the believability factor. And that's why people still down talk when we get amazing matches like Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch and stuff like that. Because we still pull this stupid shit.
Vince loves stupid. That's it.
No, but there's a way to do it. This is not because
that man had during that greatest era in history of wrestling. That man.
How much you want to bet he's going to be teamed up with Shinsuke Nakamura?
This man gave birth. He made young 80-year-old lady give birth to a hand in the greatest wrestling era ever. We just, like,
yeah, that's Mark Henry.
He's going to do stupid things like change people's names randomly to nothing that makes it.
But man,
Ezekiel Torres, you're Elias, and then
whatever.
I like how Kevin Owens got frustrated and walked off.
I could not blame him at all. I felt the exact same way in that moment.
I love how Kevin Owens' new character is basically to be believable. Like he said, why is they doing video packaging? We just saw it. Just happened. Yeah. It just happened. Why are we having a video package of it?
Why is there a video? Literally, it was 15 seconds ago.
Dog?
Kevin Dunn's making sure he's getting his money. Kevin Dunn is making sure. I think that Kevin Dunn is back in that freaking truck, and he's just got a cat of nine tails in his hand.
The whole video, dog. It was a whole edit.
There's just a line of people in front. There's like 5 monitors per person, like 15 people wedged in a circle in the back of the truck. Kevin Dunn,
it just happened.
Got its own local Wi-Fi in the truck to make sure that they don't have to worry about relying on the man. But it's that. But tell me, you got to admit that's crazy. 24 minutes of wrestling in 3 hours.
I think they put everything in the WrestleMania and didn't know what they were doing after.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what sucks. And it doesn't even really suck because WrestleMania was amazing, people. Like I said, go check out
Roman. Like he has nothing to do right now.
See the
Roman's like he just comes out and like, hey,
yeah. That's why I said we need to build up Cody, because now that Cody's came out, Cody said this. He's made his intentions known. Of course, you can't just throw it right on him. You've got a great place right there. Look, you have him and Seth go again. Have him beat Seth. He's like, look, Roman, I did the one thing that you couldn't do. I beat Seth Rollins. And then bam. And then they've even, if they want to play on when the Shield and the Rhodes had their feud back in the day, when it was Dusty Goldust.
That was a fire crossroads that he hit on Seth at that match.
That was the crossroads that, bro, that was the one that set it all. Like, that's the one we all remember. That's the one, most beautiful one ever. But do you see what I'm saying? They've got a line straight here. And if the rumors are true and Roman Reigns is wanting some time off and you're going to put the belt on somebody, you could shut the whole wrestling world up by fucking putting that belt on Cody Rhodes.
AEW fan might go insane. I'm here for the chaos.
I am.
Okay,
you already know.
Let's do these. NXT Stand and Deliver. I mean, not NXT Stand, NXT 2.0. Apparently, Rick Steiner is kidnapped.
Okay, I'm glad you. People, Zelmay actually watches this show. I've got one thing to ask you. Okay, so this Gacy kid and mini Brock Lesnar. Did they abduct Rick Steiner?
Giant cage.
What is going on over there, Zelmay? What is going on over at this hellhole of NXT 2.0?
NXT does Impact. Like, yo, I like this wild, unexpected. Like, you can never told me.
We had him in a dog. How did they get him in a cage? Why is it just a random cage
next week? If
arena?
Scott and and Brian go search for Rick, and the promos be fire if they search for him. Yo,
I don't know,
Tori, they gotta do it, bro.
But there's some
Scott Steiner gotta be on it.
I skimmed through it, and the tag team match
Creed
between
Brothers,
Imperium and the Creed brothers, that was good. It sucks that I don't know why are they, have we heard any word on why Fabian Eichner is getting left in NXT and they didn't just bring up the whole trio and have Imperium?
So I have no clue.
Okay. That's just weird to me. Why do they do stuff like that? Imperium was a working faction. And now Marcel Bartel's a manager now?
He's Ludwig.
At least I know he's probably going to wrestle, but that's what it feels like. And you need tag teams at the moment. Imperium would fit perfectly into your tag team on SmackDown.
Right, is it? Besides, who's on the tag team on SmackDown?
Like, bro, but they think they literally just lost a tag team when Rick Boogs tore his quad at WrestleMania because him and Shinsuke were supposed to be. So why would you not just bring up Imperium?
Their matches with what? I don't know. It might be something behind it. I hope it's at least a reason, but let's see.
That don't make no sense, though. You need tag teams. You need more stars. You have a trio that has all of that. Walter is a WrestleMania caliber wrestler on any day
over on SmackDown.
Guaranteed. Also. Oh, so they just missed my Walter rant, but Walter's as good as Kenny Omega or freaking Roman Reigns or he's a real monster heel. Did you hear the way he was barking out German in the ring?
General. Shout out to him for putting him over though, Patton, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you hear them Walter
they were
chants?
Loud. I'm like, that's what it should be. Let's go. Please change his name.
Like, please, Vince, just let Pete be Pete, let Walter be Walter.
Vince said he need to own their names, and he not having none of this.
Oh well, I hope the crowd just keeps on. I hope they always chant Walter.
With controlling people's names so he can own the ownership of the net. But
look, he's made all his money from IP, yo. Yeah, and he can't own the people.
He had Toxic Attraction won the belt back. I don't know why they just.
What was the point in taking it off of him?
I told you they didn't. After they just prepared for this weekend, and then after we have nothing.
Like I watched we watched Stand and Deliver together, but after that, like that's why I don't watch NXT 2.0 because there's so much amazing talent there, and it just don't make no
Raw
sense.
The same way, I just think they just didn't.
Oh yeah, Raw is purely background noise. We do this for you people. We put ourselves through this so we can come back. We can tell you about these wrestling shows, and you don't have to go and sit through this horrible 3 hours. A 3-hour show with 24 minutes worth of wrestling.
NXT was way better than Raw, but they just did a bunch of stuff. And
bro, Rick Steiner's in a cage.
If I get Scott cutting them backstage Impact promos, walking around looking for Rick, I'm gonna be happy. That's all I need.
Bro, it's supposed to be better than Impact.
Scott Steiner's most famous line is from Impact, and I need some math on directions. Tell me Scott Steiner giving directions ain't gonna make you pop.
I don't know how you like this. I hope that all of these amazing young talents down, except for Nash Carter. Fuck you, Nash Carter. That's what you get. I don't like. Okay, let's full transparency. I do not like MSK as a tag team at all. They don't look cool to me. They do. Bruh, anything they can do, the Young Bucks can probably do better. They're just a little bit younger.
Tori hate flippy people.
I don't hate all flippy people. I don't hate Rey Mysterio. I don't hate Eddie Guerrero. I just said Will Ospreay, even though he stopped being so flippy and got real nasty. I don't hate Bandito. I don't hate freaking Penta or Ray Phoenix.
But what has happened? Walter and Braun had a decent match. Lacey Evans and
that was not decent. That was a really good match.
Lash Legend and Nikita Lyons.
Oh my god. Let Lash Legend go.
She did a lot better with a bigger girl than she did.
I didn't even. I watched it as I was fast forwarding and through, and it didn't. You know,
but the crowd was very into it after they trolled through the whole show. But some reason they was into that match because they like too thick.
Hey, they said that they switched on Braun Breaker real quick.
If any chance thought they just switched on anybody. So they told Cameron Grimes.
But man, Braun Breaker
told that crowd was trolling. They told Cameron Grimes, he's like, my father said I deserved it. I know in the crowd, no, you don't.
Did you see the meme where it said it feels like that Full Sail crowd's trying to get itself over? Because you know it's mostly the same people that go there for each show.
Bro, if
trying to get themselves over, like you're not gonna get clout from being the rowdiest and the most contrarious. You're just gonna force the WWE to pipe in freaking more obnoxious
at least
sound.
they slightly getting better because they used to be horrible. They pipe in. I'm like, the crowd be going wild. Yeah, Tori be like Stone Cold pops and the crowd don't even move. They just be sitting. You be like,
yeah, it just.
I'm like, yeah, this not real, dog. We can tell. It's easy to tell. Toxic, like I said, a lot of weird stuff happened, and a lot of people that lost the belt at Stand and Deliver basically meant nothing. It was just a good pay-per-view that meant nothing.
Oh, Santos Escobar, I like him too, and he flips. He's wasted, and I've been thinking there's a lot of people I sort of wish would leave so they could go to AEW.
Some of them ain't gonna be. Some of them ain't just gonna
Walter
make it.
Is one of them because they're not gonna use Walter right, and Walter needs to be used predictably, and if there's anything Tony can do, it's predictable. Walter doesn't need to be in some super deep layered angle where freaking or a who's done it. It needs to be Walter's found somebody who thinks it's some baby face everybody likes. He's decided he's gonna take him down a peg, and then bam, you just let him go at it. Put him look back on the classics he's had with Darby Allin. Look back on the classics that he's had with freaking Isaiah Swerve Scott. I mean, just look back and see. Look, I was going to his indie stuff. Look back to his freaking feud with Ilya. Look back to his feud with NXT Pete Dunne. No. Yeah, but how long before he gets fucking ran to regular NXT? And then he gets up to the main roster.
Likes him, so he might still.
No, but
he's little, so he might stay in the
NXT, bro.
Like A-Kid,
I hope he does, but he's gonna want to do. He's gonna want to do more than that at some point, though.
So he pulled A-Kid over. All right, now we had Dynamite.
No, but
it was kind of. I ain't gonna lie, Dynamite was outside of that main event. That main event was amazing.
The main event was amazing. I'm just happy. Young Bucks got points with me. They let FTR get their win back. The match was set up superbly. All the spots went. There was no extra herky-jerkiness.
Except for the referee staring at that man, which would make me upset.
I want to get it straight, though. It was not as good as them and the Briscoes by any means. But it was top tier level tag team wrestling.
The whole match was the referee staring at that man, hit that man with the belt, and he stared at him.
No, but I forgive that because that's honestly part of the story. Rick Knox is literally their referee. He lets certain shit go. They've already continuity. It's the thing you like. So
I'm like, why did you count? I guess you had to count to 3, but yeah, they ain't got as much power as they used to.
They literally there have been whole BTE episodes and other record. Rick Knox is their referee, and if you actually go and look, he refereed every title match. And people, you can check me on this. Since they went to the Barstool Wrestling and got him, because they came out, and I never forget it. Joey Ryan, I think, the dude that got blackballed for being a weirdo, the one that used to do the thing with his dang, you know who I'm talking about. But they were trying to make it sound like they were there to sign him for AEW, but they actually signed Rick Knox, the referee. The Young Bucks came and signed him, and it was a whole big thing, and that's how he got brought in. And if you look back, he has refereed every one of their title matches.
Continuity, but it still irked me. I'm like, why you staring? You can at least pretend like you were gonna look away. That'd be bound, bro. Like,
yeah, but I think it drives home for the point more that it's, you know what I mean, and they're heels at the end of the day. They're heels, and they're the EVPs of the company. Of course, they've got their own referee that's gonna. But you see, he still restarted the match when the foot was on the rope.
Yeah.
So,
what else happened? Christian Cage and Adam Cole had a pretty good match.
They did.
Then a bunch of
they did. Okay, I'm gonna hate on it a little bit because Adam Cole is he's so good.
He's becoming a comedy character because he was funny on BTE that time. That's making me upset. It's been bothering me since I watched Rampage.
You think he's gonna take his first L from Danhausen?
I've been holding back this whole time just to get to Rampage, and I just had to bust it out in the back because I don't care. Yo, this dude literally has become like do he even wrestle much? He completely just comes on.
Bro, all I ever see him do is eat chips.
I'm like, TK, did you forget what made him special?
Or no. They tried to give him a gift certificate and he put Aaron Solo's head through it. I'm pretty sure he has a match on Dark here and there. But what I'm going to say, though, that's the exact same way they did Jade. And now she's 30-0 and actually amazing in the ring.
Jade
got the TBS championship.
Over, and I feel like it's slowly.
I know, but I feel like I feel like they didn't want to burn it out too quick.
It though. Jade grew.
They are risking, but look at how long it took with Jade. But I feel like he's got that same. I know, but I think that's what we're about to get to with Hook.
Still eat chips,
but I don't know.
And plus, Jade is like a megastar on the mic too, so she literally gets a.
But I'm saying Hook's got that it factor. I don't know, if they would just, I feel like Team Taz could have a breakup here soon. And if Taz just became exclusively Hook's manager, I think that would be.
I just think y'all had the hot.
At least, Tony Khan is stupid if by the end of this year Hook's not the TNT champion.
Every time I look at the YouTube number, the only person consistently hitting over millions is Jeff Hardy, because gets it. I don't even know if he's hitting the millions as much no more. He was. But that's what I'm talking about.
But Jeff Hardy, okay, while we're here, how did Jeff Hardy eliminate the Blade to win the match if he got eliminated? No, how did he eliminate the Blade to win the match when the Butcher eliminated him before
the table
that?
didn't break. He went through it. Oh, it did?
No, the table did break.
It didn't break all the way. I'm like,
no, it broke.
It didn't make sense.
It broke. His shirt got cut on it. His shirt got ripped. Yeah, he was not there. Because at first I thought maybe Matt was gonna, because Matt was holding the ladder, and I was like, shouldn't they be doing that the other way around? I think that's what they messed up, because I think Jeff was supposed to hold the ladder, and then Matt goes up and hits the leg drop, and then that would have been fine.
He can barely walk into
it. But I don't know why they're doing. I mean, I just hope that they're getting paid really well for this, because these gentlemen are both in their 40s. They have both had the roughest careers in wrestling that you can think of. They've took the sickest bumps over and over, still are.
I'm gonna look up the AEW.
But no, Matt Hardy was obviously eliminated. He should
John Moxley do $1 million too.
Match.
I know he does $1 million every time he's on TV.
Bro, John Moxley.
We'll get to that. And Bryan Danielson continue to get over $1 million. Let me see who else. Samoa Joe almost got $1 million, but he didn't quite get it. Let's see. Of course, he had debuts get numbers.
How do you feel about this Samoa Joe Jay Lethal thing they're trying to put on us?
I don't know.
We've seen Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal many times. Go back through Ring of Honor's greatest hits.
We saw that match a lot.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? I sort of hate that now because they had something there with Jay Lethal and Lee Moriarty. You could have got a series match out of that would have gave Lee Moriarty an actual
CM Punk
boost.
got $1 million.
You know what I mean?
The last $1 million was CM Punk. I think. Let's see. Jeff Hardy. Well, Jeff Hardy gets $2 million every time. Eat Jeff Hardy. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, hey, look at the numbers Cody's doing over on WWE.
Of course, John and them get $870K. MJF gets $700K. Again, the Hardys got $1 million again, of course. Thunder Rosa winning championship got $914,000.
Okay. While you're looking, I want to know the number for Cody. What Cody, the clip for Cody and Seth at WrestleMania.
Tell me how many views it's got. That's a debut. Again, debut do real well, so.
Because we're going to do a little scale test here, people.
Let's see on WWE Cody Rhodes. His old video that came out yesterday got $985K.
I'm talking about the one from WrestleMania.
$3.3 million.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what all it does. And his oldest hit just got $970 million. Of course, his greatest hits seem to do amazing. Let's see.
Like I said, what people have to realize is that AEW, as much as I love it, and that's why I love it, because I'm a real hardcore wrestling fan. I love AEW, I love WWE, I love DDT, I love New Japan, I love Stardom. I love NXT UK. I don't really care for, but that's under the WWE umbrella. But I just like pro wrestling. I like some stuff that MLW does. Impact. People got to realize that AEW is nowhere near WWE.
And MVP him almost got 2.6 million. That's Jeff Hardy in them numbers,
bro.
Roman of course got 3 million.
Exactly.
That's what he does.
And think there should by tomorrow, because now that Smackdown's just over, they'll have it chopped up, and each of those videos will average 1 to 2, maybe 3 million
Raw
views.
Return got 2.1 million. Kevin Owens got 1.1 million.
Exactly.
I think Stone Cold, Jet Juice from Stone Cold helped get him.
What about Bianca Belair with her black eye? See, if that was Becky Lynch, would have been 1 million.
Let me see what happened at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns get ridiculous numbers. He got 6.6 million, 3 million. How you got so many videos? 1.5 million. They trying to get the ad numbers. Like Roman
they don't play around.
100,000 times.
They've got the highest sub count of any sports. They've got their YouTube's higher than the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, what I don't know what the soccer, football, I don't know what that's called, but they've got the most.
Cody got about 1.8 million. Stone Cold got 1.7 million. So Roman and Cody did bigger than Stone Cold. Roman got number one by like 4 million.
Like I said, and if Roman's looking for a break, and we don't know, like I said, we don't know, but it's got to happen. And Roman, and I have no doubt in my mind, Roman and Cody could put on a 5-star match that Dave Meltzer would definitely give 4.5.
Again, Bianca got $1 million on this one when she was with Becky Lynch.
But Okada and Kenny can get 7 stars.
Yo, by the looks of these numbers, Roman do like ridiculous numbers. Nikita Lion do numbers, but we know
bro, think he's been the Universal Champion for 587 days, bro.
Yeah, I've been noticing the AEW YouTube numbers been going down outside of the Hardy Boy.
Oh yeah, they've been going way down.
Dark ain't getting the same number.
That's what happened. But it's Mania season, bro. And like if WWE is really consolidating and we're unifying the goddamn championships left and right, bro, this could
Tori excited
because if we strike out the drafts and everybody can be used on each shows, we can get Vince has the best wrestling show in the world on his hands.
I did like tonight.
We'll see.
We can get tonight. Liv Morgan actually saying, "Why are you battling one-on-one with Sasha?" Like, hey, this can give us some momentum. Sasha said I can't beat her, so it makes sense. Okay, we got a match. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I need some momentum right now.
Yep.
And she got the win, which people are excited for.
Yeah, and man, it's gonna suck when Rhea turns on her. I just hope Rhea gets a main event woman's push out of this. That's all I ask, because she deserves it. And in my opinion, Liv Morgan deserves one too, because Liv Morgan's one of the most best improved wrestlers in the last year.
From what I'm seeing, like 1.2 million. Now he's at 500,000 lately.
See, maybe they missed the anvil.
500K.
You gotta strike when the iron's hot.
Let me see if I missed one that he might have got more.
But that's still good for them.
All Hangman stuff.
Bro, Tony, if you don't just put that belt on CM Punk and wait for Kenny Omega to come back, god damn, how hard is that? Put the belt on CM Punk, wait for Kenny to come back.
Scorpio Sky now beating Hangman Championship put on the line against Dante Martin, 367K.
Oh, I was sad. I thought they meant this Rampage was the Texas Death Match with the cowboy from Wyoming in it. Yeah, I thought it was this week. But man, hey, Wheeler Yuta, I've been telling people since NXT were trying to get him to do tryouts when he was still doing AEW Dark. I was like, this kid has it. And I'm glad to see him. That match with John Moxley was amazing. It was a good match.
If you go off YouTube numbers, Hangman not hitting 500K.
No, bro, people are...
This was a month ago.
No one thinks Hangman's a good champion.
But that was with him getting jumped by Adam Cole. Let's see. Oh,
bro,
okay.
Hangman doesn't feel like a world champion. I've been saying
a month ago he did get the number one moment of the week and got 2 million views, but that was a very...
he got the number one moment of the week, from the company that he works for. His second place
was but that was not the most viewed video of that week. It was the third most viewed video of the week, because Keith Lee coming got 2.5 million after he got 2 million, and CM Punk got 3.7 million on that same week.
TK's got to figure out, man, and it just sucks because I feel like the booking's just about to get worse now that he's going to be booking for Ring of Honor and
Sammy Guevara take country. I don't know what y'all got to do with them, but that is some terrible.
Bro, that's just the fandom. And unfortunately enough for you, Sammy, I don't know if you're good enough to get a run over to the Evil Empire like Cody did when they really got tired of his old lady. She already done been there, left and talked some smack.
I don't know if you're getting the big old the Evil Empire. And plus, for people that don't know, Cody is a WWE product. He been there longer than anywhere else.
Yeah, like that's what, like and don't get me wrong, because I love Cody's New Japan run, his ROH run. Dashing Cody Rhodes versus the Rainmaker is one of my favorite wrestling matches of the 2010s. Him and Okada put on a banger.
Yeah,
but Cody added that flair. Like Cody in New Japan was dope, and I like how he's taken parts of all these characters in that 6 years that he was on the independents after leaving WWE. People forget that he was in WWE for 10 years before he left.
Yeah, that's 10 versus 6 in 3 different companies. So that's 10-6. That's a big.
Yeah, and like I said, that shit gave me goosebumps. I can't even stunt when Corey Graves said from undesirable to undeniable, bro. Like, nigga, that's a full round. That's a real full circle moment, and that's beautiful. And yet there's wrestlers out there's wrestling fans out here like, fuck your family. We don't care about your dreams. You don't want to count the lights for our favorite freaking boy band.
That man did say your family. That was a wild statement. I'm like, y'all
bro,
so entitled. Y'all
say, now. I don't like banging y'all like that either, but I'm happy to see Cody. And what the thing is, they don't realize what Cody just did for the whole wrestling industry. He just proved that you can't be blackballed from WWE. Like, bro, he went and started the competition.
By the way, Cody, Logan, and Pat McAfee got deals where they can do what they want and be themselves. And I think that if MJF, that's a good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Roman,
he wasn't coming back.
And Roman Reigns. Yeah. So those are the 4 people. Those are the 4 people that we know of that have creative control clauses.
Well, Logan
Pat McAfee,
Pat and Logan.
Well, Logan's a part-timer, and Pat McAfee is the announcer. So the two wrestlers that we can think of are Cody Rhodes
Logan
and
Pat a little different. Reigns. They worth 9 figures.
Yeah, like they don't have to. They don't have to be wrestling.
Walk out. Like if Logan had a $5 million Pokemon card around his neck.
I'm ready to see. I think we can agree. Give me Logan versus Miz at SummerSlam, please.
In the Logan interview with earlier on Hawaii, he said Vince came up to him and said, "This is where you belong."
And I liked when on his podcast when he said, "I want to try and be that bridge for WWE in the mainstream." And that's cool.
Them kids love Logan Paul. If they think he's doing it full time, they'll actually support this run. I think they're like, we're gonna watch the highlights because they're.
And this is getting we're talking mad future, but who's to say Logan Paul getting into wrestling and giving it that wider view, bruh, you could have the next 10, 20, 30 years of amazing wrestlers come from that. You know what I mean? Just kids that watched it, got into it freaking because they liked Logan Paul. They saw him do it.
Started boxing.
This could be the whole new generation of wrestlers, and that's not a shot because the generation that came up with us, the people that are our age that are wrestlers right now, are running this business, like doing amazing things. So imagine once they've been inspired by this generation, like sky's the limit here, folks.
Logan
when it
is
comes to
very loved by the young 20-year-old males. 2018, 15. I saw a lot of them with the Maverick shirts in WrestleMania,
bro. And he looks like he's good. He's good at it, and he looked like he was having. He talked about the difference
between boxing and everybody. Like, we pray for you, and then wrestling, like, have fun. You got it.
Yeah, there's no fun. There's no fun in the boxing for the boxer. It's fun for us to watch the boxing, but there's actual fun in the wrestling. You gotta be like, I
gotta worry about getting maybe having a concussion. Something.
I like how he said he thought he might have had a concussion on the second Amigo.
And then he looked up. He said
That is how it goes, people. If you throw a suplex and you don't take it from me, I had a whole backyard wrestling stunt that was
Yo, what's up,
not the
Nick? How
greatest
you
time of
doing,
my
my guy?
life.
Nick, a wrestling fan. Shout out to him. Nick be everything when they be in
Nick.
the Garden, and when they be in Brooklyn, when AEW be there, he be right there. Mania was amazing. Mania was amazing.
Yeah. Oh god, it was so much fun. Everything was good at Mania. Even the stuff people didn't like, man. Give me Party Boy. Give me freaking the giant mouse trap.
Tori know I love Wee Man. Just peacocking, trying to fight people.
I was gonna say, hey, like I said, I've seen Wee Man tase somebody before in wearing a police uniform. Like,
yo, Wee Man fighting is the most best thing in the world to me. I like that he peacock Brock Lesnar and got body slammed.
Yeah. But that
Smackdown and Barclays was
good,
kind of whack, to be honest. But I'm being AEW and that Barclays one wasn't good. The Madison Square Garden Smackdown was good, but the Barclays one wasn't good.
Yeah. I'm ready to freaking. I'm intrigued to see where everything goes now. We're setting up like I said, the easy thing to do is give me Cody versus Seth again, maybe one more time. Have Seth win. No, because Cody's got to give Cody somebody to beat. He's got to beat a couple people. Then have him. Oh, okay. Have him. No, because he needs to. Okay, yeah, he can beat the Miz, and then give him one more person after that. Have him beat them. Then go to Seth. Then have Seth win that one. Then, that'll lead us into it'll lead us into one of the minor pay-per-views before SummerSlam. You have them settle it there, Cody versus Seth at that paper, which it'll probably be WrestleMania Backlash. Have them settle at WrestleMania Backlash, and then bam, you've got a straight line setup for Cody versus Roman at SummerSlam. It'll be past the 600 days. Roman's record will be safe. He'll be able to take a break. You put the belt on Cody, and you break the freaking internet for a
I did say tonight Roman didn't say much, but he set up some stuff. Let me go over that. He did what he set up was now he's the kind
that's what makes
tribal chief. He's the one that
yeah. I was gonna say he gave Shinsuke a hug before they super kicked his head off. He's playing he's playing up into the mob role.
Now he wants
more.
all the belts.
I like it. Yep. And hopefully they get him. And this could be, if we're doing it like this is the perfect time for us to get this Randy Orton, Matt Riddle feud that we've all been waiting for. Because I think that they are going to put on magnificent matches. I think Randy Orton and Matt Riddle will. Because I've seen Riddle. I saw Matt Riddle back in Rev Pro and WCCPW freaking before he was in NXT. Like, bro. Matt Riddle's amazing, and Randy Orton is too. And I know they'll put on some bangers. It'll be sad to see RK Bro end, but I think they'll both. Randy Orton's 42. I think Matt Riddle's getting near that popularity level where he's slowly becoming a main eventer.
Yeah.
So
I gotta see what happened to my guy Nick.
I'm excited to see where the long term goes. I'm excited to see where the long term, where TK is going to take it. Because now that he's got ROH, like, is ROH just going to be the place where he gives belts to the people that he feels like deserves them, that can't have belts on his show, on the big shows right now?
I'm trying to see what happened in.
Like here, Wheeler Yuta, I can't have you be TNT champion right now, but you can be the ROH pure champion. And that's not to take anything away from Wheeler Yuta, because him and John Moxley just put on a banger.
I don't know why it timed you
Solid
out
3
by Stream Element, but I just made your moderator Nick, so I think you can talk now. You can fix it at least. I don't know what's going on here.
But it's crazy. There's so much amazing stuff in the world of wrestling right now. We just gotta book it right. You've got all the pieces for an amazing story. Just use them. And quit Quit putting Rick Steiner in a fucking
let Scott Steiner
cage.
go find him in next week with this amazing promo skill that we gonna get. AEW Rampage, Willa Yuta put on a performance tonight.
Yeah, he showed out.
I'm trying
He
to
really
get Nick
did.
out of timeout.
Willow Nightingale and Willow Nightingale and Red Velvet was meh. I'm not gonna lie, it's next week that's Marina Shafir versus Jade, isn't it? Okay. But Wheeler Yuta stole. No, I take that back because Trent and Bryan Danielson.
I don't know why you timed out, Nick, and it won't let me untime you out. So, but I see you, my guy. I don't know what's going on. YouTube weird on this stuff. So, I did make you a moderator though, so I don't know why you still timed out. But it's weird. You didn't even say nothing to get timed out. I don't understand how this works. Okay.
And that's why he's the CEO, folks.
Like, it doesn't have an untime out button. Oh, YouTube. I think you just got it. Do you have to eat it? They said there's no way to do it on Reddit. Okay, so there's no way to. But I apologize, Nick. They said I can't untime you out because you got to sit here for these 5 minutes, I guess. I don't know. You didn't even say nothing to be timed out. I don't know what's wrong with Stream Element. It's broke. But I appreciate you for watching, my guy. Wheeler Yuta is a star. He bled with John Moxley. So apparently now.
And he remembered to take his aspirin.
Yeah, and then
because he got real
shook
color.
his hands, and the show ended with John Moxley telling him straight up.
Did you see? He wrote BPCC in blood on his chest, the Blackpool Combat Club. So Wheeler Yuta confirmed. Now just go save Lee Moriarty from Matt Sydal. Like, that would be an amazing, like, think about that. John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Lee Moriarty, Wheeler Yuta, all led by William Regal. Bruh, that's what you wanted QT Marshall's factory to be.
You're going to be a sports entertainer? Bro. I'm sorry, it's so stupid. But
it's so dumb.
Hey, Tay Conti look good, but my God, this year know me.
And the thing is, the funny thing is that you're doing that, and Vince already moved on to superstars a decade ago.
He doesn't even care about that.
Yeah, he doesn't even call
Vince trademarked names of every human being on his roster, but he didn't trademark that.
That shows you how much he
everybody's name.
Ask Keith Lee. Ask Keith Lee. Ask me a year. He's out here trademarking birth names.
I don't own my own name.
But he got it back though.
Because Vince owns my real name. I'm like, Vince is a wild boy. But Nick, I appreciate you for being here. I'm gonna figure out what Stream Elements why it timed you out for no reason, because I can't untime you out. But we do this every Friday, Nick. You my guy. I appreciate you. You're a mod now, so you shouldn't get banned anyway. After this, I don't know why it won't let me unban you, but I appreciate you, my guy.
Yeah, we always appreciate the viewers. Anyone that's willing to take the time to listen to us yammer about wrestling or anything.
Okay, Nick just said have a great stream. I appreciate you, my guy. He's in
Yeah, good looking out, Nick. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm just so hopefully you don't have that problem anymore. But yeah, man, we did talk about a lot of wrestling. It was a kind of AEW had some banger main events. But other than that, the show was kind of Raw was absolutely atrocious. NXT had some good moments. it was still like mixable.
Well, I'm gonna take your word for it. SmackDown was
okay.
SmackDown
Rampage
was okay.
I liked the main event, but everything else was kind of.
The start and the finish were good because they started it with Bryan Danielson versus Trent, and then they ended it with Wheeler Yuta versus Jon Moxley. Everything in between, Isaiah Swerve versus QT Marshall was mid, and so was Willow Nightingale. And
oh yeah, don't forget to take Conti with them shorts. That was amazing, but everything else was hard.
Yeah, Sammy don't know what to do with that. We saw Pam, bro. We saw Pam.
But
okay, we know what you was pulling for. You got some money, Sonny.
Being salacious in his ass. All right, we gotta get out of here, Tori. What can
I'm just saying. You already know that's Afrokami 765 AFROKAMI 765 on everything.
And we'll have a better show next week because I was bored to death watching most of this week. Shout out to the main events.
Cool. We'll try to.
I'm telling you, Raw, if Raw give me another bad Raw, I promise you, I'm telling Tori like I always do. I'm not watching it. Tori gonna give y'all a break.
Hey, you better start doing what I do. Like I said, you sit there, you let it record, then you fast forward through it. Stop when you stop on the match you think you might like. Fast forward through the rest. That is how I.
Oh, I forgot before we get out.
Wrestling in
Lacey Evans back. She.
Yeah, and I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing with that. If they do this right, I think she could come off as a legitimate
and a bunch of name changes. For some reason, they just randomly changed somebody's last name.
Raquel, from Raquel Gonzalez to Raquel Rodriguez. And what the hell they changed Marcel Bartel's name to?
That was Ludwig.
Ludwig? How is Ludwig better than Marcel Bartel?
Ludwig, so. And then they like the claws.
There's Beethoven von Ludwig, but what? This nigga gonna play the piano?
Bad. I can make Ludwig work. I can't make Gunther work, dog.
Bruh. I
cannot make Butch and Gunther work. I don't know how to do that work.
No, I can't make Ludwig. I can't believe you're saying you could make Ludwig work.
I'm telling you.
No, the fuck you can't. Nigga, you're tripping.
I'm telling you, especially since it's
nigga.
Especially since the last name Claus, you can like work that in you can work claws in a.
Nah, bro. You should just get. I'd hate to see what they were gonna call Fabian Eichner.
They might have kept his name because it was, I don't know. But all right, we out of here. You know where to find me. You can find me in the description. You can find my links and Tori link in the description below. And we're out of here. Peace. We just playing the song again just so y'all can go out because we talked a little longer. All right, y'all got it. Y'all got the song. Yeah. I don't know. He changed everybody's names. We out. Peace.